Welcome to KSP. This is the beta 0.90. Savvy players who look up here will see that there's icons up here that aren't with stock. I have mods tossed onto this thing. So as I'm playing this and recording it simply to relax and have a good time, I'm not playing hard or anything. This is normal difficulty. So let's do a few things here. Let's go ahead and do this and set an altitude record. Let's make ourselves the most basic capsule ever. Three whole parts. Loving it. Now because I don't need to have a lot of fuel to get very high up, like at all. Oh, screw that, we're just going to engine this thing. That. Crazy TWR in the sky. Okay. So, even though the VAB, the starter VAB, doesn't appear to have a limitation on when you mouse over it in the space scene, you're looking outside, it has a limit. So, I have Void installed. Void works pretty well, although it's kind of hiding my icons here, but that's a minor issue. Alright. So just like my beta or my alpha career series, I had mods tacked all over it. We're going to follow our basic stupid derpy naming convention. So this being the first flight ever. This being the only EVA we can do. Oh yeah, what I want to do, I want to get group work here. Yes. I want to take that data and board again. Alright, so now I can get another group work launch. So there you go, new vessel game. Now because I have a throttleable engine that I can shut down when I want, I will pop the chute when I'm done. We'll land this thing and we will recover as much of this rocket as we can. Because I don't really feel like having to eat up RT-10 boosters despite the fact these cost more, and I'm going to get that cost back. So that should do it. And if it doesn't, I can just throttle up again. And there we go. Deploy to shoot. Time accelerate. So yeah, I'm finding the early career missions for beta are a couple of suborbital flights. And then you finally unlock enough tech and have enough money to pull off an orbital flight with ease. I suppose you could pull off an orbital flight right away, but yeah, perfect. Bonk. Alright. So yeah, pretty much right on the launch pad. Very good. So what if I do an EV port here? Oh, I think that's the same thing as I had before. Oh no! Different report. Okay, alright. A bit of free science from that. Oh, that stupid chicken. So 19 science. I got all my cost back, except for the fuel that I burned. And Jeb gained an XP point. I think he needs 2 to make level 1. I'm worried what the stats end up doing for, in terms of career progression at all. Alright. Bam, we'll pick you up. I don't have enough points for that other stuff, but that's okay. Altitude record 11,000 meters. Yep, we can do that. And that's about it. We'll do that one. It's easy enough. I might be able to do that with this engine. Just to be sure. I think for this we will do the cheap RT-10 trick. Because that's kind of a bunch of rocket to carry. Okay, I got the Globe SRB, little side-mounted ones. Pretty cool. That actually might be enough to... No. We're gonna do this with throttle engines. We're doing those. Alright. So this should get us some pretty good science. Some pretty good flight results. I'm closing that window here because that's irritatingly loud. I don't live on a farm, but it certainly sounds like I do. The rooster crowing in the morning. The sun hasn't even come up yet. It's 6:43 in the morning here. Right. So we won't thrust off with this guy. We'll just go. Renault to KSC. I have no idea what that is. That's a bit odd. We'll just have that go away. Well, you know, it was kind of nice to see the stupid planned AP here. I just don't know what this Renault to KSC means. Is that like vertical distance away from it? I don't know what that is. I get to see my pitch angle and all that fun stuff. Alright, let's see if this works. If not, we can always throttle up again. Nope, we got it. We're good. Alright, so let's do Mr. U sample up here. Right. Let's do your crew report up here. Let's engage you. So if I'm lucky, I can take all this spacecraft back. So we're going to land on the other side of the airstrip. Yeah, Fraps tripped out. I tried doing this whole thing, and Fraps had a fit and ended up killing its ability to record and minimized me to desktop. I was like, what are you doing, Fraps? Okay, perfect. We'll get a goose sample here. I don't feel too confident about flipping this thing over and taking a crew report from the ground, so we won't. Hey, 14 science, 46 reputation, and we get paid. What can we buy with 28 science? I can get any one. Radials are good to get. Although that'll be 909 and some other stuff is good to get. Look at that. Next contract. Back rocket booster. Okay, solid rocket boost 22,000. Escape atmosphere. You know what? Let's do this. I'm not sure what remote tech's going to do for the game with this current iteration. I have a test build, so I don't know. We'll find out. Use that little guy. We'll use this little guy. Okay. Now if I want to escape atmosphere, I probably need around 3,000 meters per second or so. Oh yeah, we can definitely do that. That's definitely a winner. Oh gosh, I know what I did. Okay. I wonder what Control B does. I hit Control instead of Shift when trying to hit B. But it's not flipping out now. Go back some. See, I'll leave atmosphere. Easy. Easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. This is easy. So I'll use this in upper atmosphere and this in vacuum. I'll get the crew report while in space. And that'll do it. So I won't be able to do much of any sort of long duration orbital visits until I unlock solar panels, because TAC life support gobbles up battery current. It has a current draw. So I can't really stay in space for long unless either I spam 1 billion batteries onto my rocket, which I don't like doing because that's part count. We have a limit on how many parts we can use now until you upgrade to VAP a bunch. And we're also limited in how much that stuff costs. We can go for a water landing. There's no way it's making orbit, but oh well. So Landon's like, I don't know if I can do it. Alright, upper atmosphere, we just got our first milestone. 9 science. 11,000 monies. Good. Let's do an AP of 75 kilometers. Time accelerate up. Yeah, I totally don't have the delta V to do orbit. Short a significant amount. Right. Insert mystery view. 10 science. Let's do a crew report. 5 science. Right. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves down. Yes, we're down here by the islands a bit. A bit far from KSC, so I won't get a full refund on all this, but oh well. That's fine. Bought quite a bit of fuel here I didn't need to bring. I could have got by with a lot less. I could have done a single stage on this mess. Some flames. Fire is good for ratings, I hear. Dump out atomic acceleration, fizz warp on parachutes is death. Speed up some. And this will be a mission. This will be an episode. If I can figure that I can slow down enough. Right. Hey Jeb, guess what? I'll take that. Give me the airport. Store experiments. Flying over Kermit. I like how that's a neat little bug. He wasn't really flying. He's just grabbed onto the ladder, but it thinks it's flying. So, right. Cover vessel. So we got paid. Now this being a normal difficulty mode, I don't have to worry about buying tech. I can just do it. Not enough to get any tier 3 goodies. This is tier 2, tier 3, this is tier 4. I don't have any tier 4 stuff. Anyway. Some missions I could take. I could easily do Orbit Kerbin. That's the big money. But that will do it for this episode. So thank you for watching and putting up with me. I'm trying to be quiet. My family's still asleep in the next room, so competing with these stupid chickens. And have a good day and happy flying.